I've been trained in demonology and the paranormal since childhood. It all began when my first experiences with the paranormal and the otherworldly completely altered my life. The horrors of those experiences still haunt me to this day, and now I help other people and I document everything. This portrait is known as the Judge. The haunting phenomena that surrounds this portrait has been documented and archived. I was in Salem, Massachusetts, and doing some work in the New England area while house hunting. I had to rush back. I drove about 36 hours to pick up a cursed amulet that had diabolical paranormal activity around it. The haunting behind this portrait plagued a family, leading to an accident and consistent issues around a Victorian home. The portrait was discovered through a historical society that I know. After the paranormal events plagued a family's life, they took it to a church and the activity stopped. When I picked up the portrait from the Historical Society in Massachusetts, I did a seance. I also did a seance session around the amulet, and they spoke of the serpent, and other things happened as well. These items now reside in a building that I own, that have countless haunted artifacts, items, cursed items, and so forth, where they are being contained in a safe place away from other people. There was a time when the world was more than just haunting legends and myths. Ethereal wonders and blood-curdling horrors saturate humanity's books, transcripts, and even Bibles. Do you ever question the otherworldly? Do you ever question the history books? The otherworldly has been all too real in my life, always leading me to the history of humanity. How far are you willing to go to find the proof of the otherworldly?
I love the church. I've never been. Oh, look at the things. Yeah.
I don't know a lot of it. I know the Bible is very significant. That's up there.
Excuse me, baby.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of all the things that was wrong in the house, but I can't.
Cool.
So you brought it home.
Wow.
And
Very nice.
I brought it to our new house, and Dawn had bought it for me at a garage sale for the Winchendon Historical Society because I loved it. And I hung it in my kitchen, and from the time I hung it in the kitchen, everything started to go wrong. We had problems with the water. We had all these problems, just like emotionally problems with the house. Like things just were just tense, and I understand a new house gives you those problems, but
You have a lot
it
of
was
haunted
just-
signs, though, from everything you've told me.
it was just beyond that.
Yeah.
It just, finally I was like, I gotta get rid of this thing. So I threw it in the back of my van, and never in my, what at that point, 44 years, had ever been in a car accident. Leaving the mall that day, and I got hitting the side with this guy in the back of my car, and then from there I drove up here, dropped him off at the church, and I said I never want him in my home again. And things turned around at that point, so...
Really?
Yeah, it could be a coincidence, but I'm not putting
We're going to find out when I take it.
I don't bless him or something before he goes.
I'm going to.
interesting. Did you ever take it apart and look behind it?
No.
I might take it to one of my antique specialists and see if they can find anything out on it. And I've seen them in a lot of old schoolhouses from a long time ago.
There's 2 closet doors in there, and my husband's closet, like, you really have to shove it shut. You can't just close it. And he swears the kittens were playing and fooling around, and Marty yelled at them. He's like, knock it off! And all of a sudden, that closet door slammed shut. And it was like,
floor?
No, second floor.
Second
our
floor.
dressing room.
Okay.
And it was like shut tight, which you cannot do unless you put an elbow into it.
Really?
Yeah. And
So you have to
the
give it
kittens
force.
both ran off, and Marty was just, he's like, that leg would not go in there.
I have been in
Then
my
he
house.
hung across by the closet.
Good.
I captured footage of an anomaly in front of Amy's fireplace.
Alright, so I gave Lady Amethyst an amulet that a friend of mine bought from a garage sale. And this friend of mine is very, very skeptical on the whole spiritual side of things. But this really turned him around because every time he put it on, it was like a bad luck charm. Bad things would happen to him. And he took it off and it would stop.
Yeah.
I mean, it was almost scientific. So he came to me knowing that I'm sort of, in with this kind of thing and said, do you know what to do with this? And I said, I've got a friend who can probably help us out. I'm going to take it to her and see what this is all about. And he handed it over to me, and I shit you not, when I look into it, every single time I look into this amulet, I get a headache. He just said that, this is like a bad luck charm. With a car wreck that he had a few weeks ago, maybe even a month ago.
That's interesting. That's what happened with the last one of the giant pictures that I picked up in Massachusetts near Salem.
Whatever it was enough to scare a skeptic into believing it's real, and she's going to find out the details.
Yes. My 7-foot-tall friend will be sharing his personal, haunting experiences from childhood in part 2 of this series. After I picked up the amulet, something kicked my boot and literally broke my shoe. Shortly after that, I had a run of bad luck and diabolical experiences. That's when I knew it was time to move forward, do the seance, spirit communication session, rituals, procedures, and then pack up the cursed amulet, bless it, and place it in storage where I have the rest of my objects that are haunted or cursed. I specialize in spirit communication. I specialize in electronic voice phenomena and direct voice phenomena. I've used countless gadgets in ITC, paranormal investigating equipment since the early 90s. I even still have several cases of paranormal investigating equipment that retired detectives handed over to me. The most profound evidence that I've ever seen, aside from photography of spirit manifestation, materialization, is when I'm sitting in a silent room and everyone can witness the voices that my voice recorders are picking up, as well as what my microphone captures when it comes to the otherworldly, especially during seance spirit communication. I've documented hundreds of thousands of EVPs. I do not share everything publicly. There have been times when I would send in my voice recorders with the recorded footage of the otherworldly speech, anthropomorphic speech, spirit speech, communication, everything from the seance. And I would send my recorders into a specialist. These are some of the highest professionals in the country when it comes to audio and speech. Upon their analysis, they told me that they definitely detected human speech, but it wasn't human. And that is exactly what I was told several years ago. So now I'm going to show you what they said about the judge. After that, I will show you what they said about the amulet during the entire course of all these stages with this cursed amulet. It's given me more trouble than anything. So I have come to the conclusion that this object is haunted. There is a possibility that the man in the photo, known as the judge, was haunting this as well, or trapped within this object or portrait. So take what you will from this. Both DR60s ready to go. Angels, Protector, and the 8. What can you tell me about the judge? Can you confirm anything that happened to Amy in regards to the judge? Whoever haunts the judge, or this, that's the name of this photo, okay? Can any of the spirits, any of the angels, can you tell me, what can you tell me about this haunted object? What can you confirm for me? What can you tell me? I'm here and I'm listening. What can you tell me? Is this object haunted? Is this photo haunted? Amy and I would like to know. Thank you.
What can you tell me about the judge? Can you confirm anything that happened at Amy in regards to the judge? Whoever harmed the judge, or that's the name of this book. Any spirit, any angel, can you tell me? What can you tell me about this haunted
Whoa. We're going to play it again. Alright.
Tell me about this haunted object. What can you confirm for me? I'm here and I'm listening. What can you tell me? Is this object haunted? External haunted? Amy and I would like to know.
1 recorder, 2 recorder. What can you tell me about this portrait? It's free reign, just like old times. I need you to tell me everything you can about this. I feel like somebody doesn't like someone. Maybe a clash between attachments, haunted objects with each other, spirit on spirit. Is there something going on with that? Can you confirm that for me? Thank you very much for the answers. All right, we're going to start this now because I got to restart my recording in a minute.
Recorder. What can you tell me about this portrait? It's free range, just like old times. I need you to tell me everything you can about this. I feel like somebody doesn't like someone. Maybe clash between attachments to the objects with each other, spirit on spirit. If there's something going on with that, can you confirm that for me? Thank you very much for the answer.
All right, we're going to start with the cursed amulet now. I hate that I have to touch it, but okay, I'm focusing my camera just so you guys know I've got the microphone way over here with me. All right. My full recorder 1, recorder 2. I'm calling you all forth. What can you tell me about this cursed amulet and all the bad things that happened to these young gentlemen? I need some kind of information. I need you to tell me anything that you can. Angels, Protector, and the 8. I need some kind of information here. Is there anything else that I need to know? Thank you. All right. Replaying. I'm sorry you guys have to be so far away over there on the live event.
Recruiter 1, Detective 2, I'm calling you all forth. What can you tell me about this cursed amulet and all the bad things that happened to these young gentlemen? I need some kind of information. I need you to tell me anything that you can. Angels, Protector, need. I need some kind of information here. Is there anything else that I need to know? Thank you. Two, I'm calling you all forth. What can you tell me about this cursed amulet and all the bad things that happened to these young gentlemen. I need some kind of information. I need you to tell me anything that you can. Angels, protectors, I need some kind of information here. Is there anything else that I need to know? I need some kind of information. I need you to tell me anything that you can. Angels, protectors, I need some kind of information here. Is there anything else that I need to know?
Oh, okay. Okay, so now that I've done that, okay, I'm just going to put it back in the jar. Don't want to touch it for too long. Next part of the session for the souls that are here that are looking for the light. Okay, I'm just going to leave the camera there. It's very heavy. So I can focus. So I have a live going too. All right. For any of the souls that are here that are looking for the light. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn the recorders on now because you all know, and as the angels have told you, I cannot hear everything that you have to say. I get bits and pieces. Every now and then a DVP, direct voice phenomena, will come through and this wonderful microphone will pick it up. Okay, so any of the spirits that are here, I'm going to begin a crossover session for you right now. Anything you have to say, thank you. Angels, as usual, I would love it if you would confirm this for me with crossing over, as you call them, the dead. You don't call them ghosts or spirits or anything else. Let's begin now. Blessed be. Okay. Hopefully they confirm this like they usually do. I see a lot of things when I do that. I'll explain this later. All right.
Okay, so any of the spirits that are here, I'm going to begin a crossover session for you. And right now, anything you have to say, thank you. Angels, as usual, I would love it if you would confirm this for me with crossing over, as you call them, again. You don't call it ghost or spirit, or, Let's begin now. So any of the spirits that are here, I'm going to begin a crossover session for you. Right now, anything you have to say, thank you. Angels, as usual, I would love it if you would confirm this for me with crossing over, as you call them, again. You don't call it ghost or spirit. Let's begin now.
I need to make room on this one. I've got 99 on there. Okay. All right. To the spirits that are in this room and seem very hesitant, I would like you to come forward. I would like you to feel very comfortable to tell me anything that you have to tell me. I'm here to listen and I'm here to help you. Anything that you have to say, I will do whatever it takes to help you. Even if it means getting a message to someone specific that you would like me to find, but you have to give me names, information in order to find that person. And you know the drill. Something significant that only that person would know. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to listen. Go ahead and tell me anything that you want me to know now. Thank you.
Alright. To the spirits that are in this room and seem very hesitant, I would like you to come forward. I would like you to feel very comfortable coming to me yourself. I'm here to listen and I'm here to help. Anything that you have to say, I will do whatever it takes to help you. Even if it means getting a message to someone specific that you would like me to find, but you have to give me names, information in order to find that person. And you know the drill. Something significant that only that person would know. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to listen. Go ahead and tell me anything that you want me to know now.
Thank you for that. Thank you. And this one. Yeah, I'm on 99 on this one. Hold on. Just gonna delete one. All right. All right. So I still feel like you had more to say with that. I know that you're all standing here right now, even though we cannot see you. What else do you have to tell me? What else should you tell me? I care. You know I do. I always have. And you know I will do anything to help you. So let's continue. Go ahead. Yes, I want to hear everything that you have to say. Just go for it. Thank you very, very much.
Alright, so I still feel like you have more to say with that. I know that you're all standing here right now, you know, we cannot see you. What else do you have to tell me? What else should you tell me? I care. You know I do. I always have. And you know I will do anything to help you. But continue. Go ahead. Yes, I want to hear everything that you have to say. Let's go for it.
We're going to go to the next one, though.
Alright, so I still feel like you have more to say with that. I know that you're all standing here right now, you know, we cannot see you. What else do you have to tell me? What else should you tell me? I care. You know I do. I always have. And you know I will do anything to help you. So continue. Go ahead. Yes, I want to hear everything that you have to say. Go for it.
All right. All right. I'm going to do one thing, something that I don't do very often unless I'm kind of in a mansion or something. I'm going to leave you guys rolling. Just going to go step out. And I'm going to leave both cameras rolling with both recorders running. Ready? Wait, hold on, I gotta make room on this one. I'm at 99. I'm always at 99. That's how many EVPs. I mean, this is why I have hundreds of thousands. They are both recording. As you can see, it is picking up my voice. And I will be right back. Walking into another room now. coming back into my house. Can't find my lighter anyway. Coming back into my house, walking over to the recorders. Usually, thank you very much. Usually when I do this live, especially on TikTok, people can hear them talking amongst themselves. Okay, let's see what happened.
We are both recording. As you can see, it is picking up my voice and trying to write that. Walking into it. Coming back into my house, walking over to the recorders. Usually, thank you very much.
Okay, next one.
They are both recording. As you can see, it is picking up my voice and trying to write that. Walking into it. Coming back into my house. Coming back into my house, walking over to the recorders. Usually, thank you very much.
And we're back. Okay, do you have anything that you would like for me to know? And is there anything that the angels would like for me to know? Moving the recorder, moving the second recorder, just so I know for my notes. All right, is there a woman here and I keep seeing her with a baby? Who's the woman with the baby? Who's the woman with the baby? I feel like the woman and the baby have to do something with you, sir. Am I wrong? Thank you, and I'm sorry if I did cut you off. It happens sometimes.
You would like for me to know, and is there anything that the angel would like for me to know? Moving the recorder, moving the second recorder, just so I know for my notes. Alright, is there a woman here, and I keep seeing her with the baby? Who's the woman with the baby? I feel like the woman and the baby have to do something with you, sir. Am I wrong?
Okay.
Do you have anything that you would like for me to know, and is there anything that the angels would like for me to know? Moving the recorder, moving the second recorder, just so I know for my notes. Alright, is there a woman here, and I keep seeing her with the baby? Who's the woman with the baby? I feel like the woman and the baby have to do something with you, sir. Am I wrong?
Ghost stories.
And they tell all housekeepers this, that it's haunted. So if you hear things, see things, just ignore it.
Looked at his arm and there was a scratch all down his arm.
Really?
And he said,
Slammed down really loudly, and then she's running out of the building until she met up with someone.
Was a roulette player? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's like a ghost,
next to the bed.
picture.
Yeah.
I know what I saw. Those desk drawers opening and closing repeatedly.
there was a lot more spirits in the house when the toy museum was in the house